This is a scam. Food industry and grocery stores are a business. Their primary objective is to make money. And when it comes to making money, nothing is off the table. For example, big money never comes clean. I'm sure you heard of that. Avocados, for example, are controlled by cartel, which then uses that money to pump your neighborhood full of drugs. Nestle uses slaves, child labor, and privatizes water, a human right. Unilever uses palm oil, which promotes deforestation. And by the way, palm oil is strictly regulated by the whole of EU and can promote cancer. And this is just the first stage of groceries. They're being made and then distributed to every store around the world. And you would think, grocery stores, they seem like an innocent business.
Come on in, we're ready.
Yeah, right. It's a web of manipulations. It is not a neutral place to buy food. They are designed to keep you there like a casino. They push you towards ultra-processed foods and extract money and data from every single visit. Have you ever thought why the first thing you see when you come in are flowers, fruits, veggies, and bakery items? There's a profession called behavioral researcher. I think it's pretty obvious what they do, and it is a confirmed fact that fresh, colorful fruits create what's known as a health halo effect. You feel like you're making a good choice by buying these things. You buy healthy food, feel accomplished, and then subconsciously are more prone to buy sweets or snacks. If you think it's more about convenience, then think again. Why would you put a soft tomato on the bottom of your cart and smash it? They don't care about your convenience in the slightest. It is a business. Money. But you remember how I told you they build stores like casinos? They really do. No windows, no clocks, a layout is a maze, you don't see an exit, you're too far in. And it is a coincidence that you have to go that far to reach the most essential things like meat, eggs, or milk. You need to walk past every discount and every little item that speaks to the evil side of your mind. And when you reach the eggs, you already took 3 things that you might need, but not really. And actually, I don't even remember what I needed to buy in the first place. But no problem. You're shopping, the music is nice, the lighting is good, it smells like a bakery. I'm actually having a good time. Wrong. You're being manipulated, like a girl in a toxic relationship with a guy who can't stop telling lies. 38%. This is how much slow music increases sales compared to the fast tempo music. So imagine if they do 1 million a month. That's 380,000 more just because they play a different song. After 23 minutes, your brain switches from logical thinking to emotional. After 40 minutes, rational thought stops almost completely. And it doesn't help that over 50 years, shopping carts have doubled in size. So when you can't think straight, your primate mind just wants to fill the empty space in the cart and you buy more and more. And when you reach the checkout, there's always something there. Discounts, small items you might need like gum or candies for children to beg their parents for. These checkout items generate an additional $6 billion annually just in the US. But now, I think it's a pretty good time to talk numbers. Prices. It's a well-known fact that a price of $1.99 doesn't register as literally $2. Your brain sees the 1 and just stops working. You basically already have a 50% discount in your mind. But discounts are not really discounts. The so-called regular price you see next to a sale price is actually most likely not even real. And the sale price is the actual regular price. The most basic scam ever, but it works because you simply don't know all the prices. There are also these buy 2 get 1 free sales. 37% of people just assume it's cheaper, but it's not always the case. UK found 10% of these deals to be more expensive than before the sale. We all know UK is a weird country, but what's even weirder is today companies test dynamic prices. Things can cost more at 6 p.m. than at 10 a.m. And if you couple that with AI that makes price tolerance profiles, which means they calculate how much they think you'll pay, it's not a real price. It's a scam, a squeeze of your money. As I said, it is a business. Nothing's off the table. Kroger, an American store. In 2024, it made $500 million selling your data. They have projections saying it's going to be 825 million in the future. I thought it was only Facebook and big tech. This data is so valuable that they give you discounts with all these programs because they are going to earn so much more selling the data. The state of Illinois is even trying to ban these algorithms. They call it Surveillance-Based Price Discrimination Act. The stores even segment you into high-value and low-value groups. They look smacks judging you. What a time to be alive! But you may not be alive for too long, since stores sometimes resticker meat with new sell-by dates after the original date has passed. They marinate or season old, discolored meat to mask it, mix older meat with fresh and ground meat, and heavily promote ultra-processed foods. If you have never looked into how processed foods, especially so-called meat, is made, I genuinely don't know if you should. It's not appetizing, let's just put it this way. It's a huge engineering industry, and one of the things they made is called the bliss point. It's a specific combination of sugar, salt, and fat that maximizes pleasure and minimizes feeling of fullness. At the bliss point, the food tastes incredible, but it doesn't trigger any satiety signals. In fact, it makes you even hungrier, and you want to eat more and more, which then makes you go into the stores more and more. And in those stores, they heavily promote these products with separate marketing budgets dedicated to this. And once again, your brain is manipulated to buy more. It even goes as far as in 1960s, Sugar Research Foundation paying Harvard scientists to produce research reviews that downplay sugar's harmfulness. They literally scammed us all, and now nobody cares. But there must be a solution, right? Maybe just buy things that are labeled organic? Or is it a label that says natural? The term natural means nothing. Organic is regulated by law. It still doesn't mean much and mostly is a marketing scheme, but natural is in no way regulated and has no legal definition, at least in the US. You can put the word natural on Spam. Meanwhile, it looks like a block of alien meat. But food has to come from somewhere, right? The farmers? Yes, but farmers barely get paid. They earn 14 cents on a dollar spent on food. The rest goes to processing, packaging, transport, marketing, retail margin, evil corporations like Nestle. But in the end, we are the ones paying the actual price. In today's world, grocery stores are just one of the ways we're being scammed and manipulated. If you want to know more about such things, check out the free newsletter at moneymoves.news.